Ganga still has rich biodiversity, no doubt about it, but compared to the earlier, 4 decades ago, we had many kinds of avian fauna and fishes, many invertebrates, which now we find almost very low population or no population, like vultures. We don't have vultures now. 30 years ago, we have large number of vultures along the bank of Ganges. And similarly, now we have more exotic animals, invasive animals and plants, because with the open economy and globalization, so we have more trade, and quarantine law is not being implemented strictly. So that's resulting in that more and more. So that's somehow or other I can say that biodiversity richness is getting reduced, at the same time getting somehow or other polluted, in the sense now we have more exotics entering into Ganga system and our other water bodies. Because Ganga used to have very good fish resource and many economically important fishes. So with construction of Farakka barrage, Hilsa fishery collapsed because it was coming upstream from the estuarine zone, from sea. And at the same time, Rohu, Katla, Nani and many good catfishes, their population declined due to pollution, and also these Rohu, Katla, Nani, the Indian major carps, they used to lay their eggs in floodplains, which is now devoid of natural vegetation and full of toxic chemicals due to many pesticides, insecticides, weedicides, fungicides being used in agriculture, and at the same time in health sector, and at the same time the chemical fertilizers. So those have made the soil little toxic, and that toxicity is dangerous for the fish fry or fish fingerlings or baby fish. Biomass has not reduced very big way, because the trash fishes or uneconomically important fishes have taken over compared to the more economically important fishes. And at the same time, since these invasive species have come up, so number of species may not have reduced, because I found that 93-95 we conducted one fish stock assessment in Ganga at Patna, 30-kilometer stretch. We found 106 species, good catch. Similarly, in 2007-9, again we repeated, and we found that this time there were almost 10 new species which were exotic species or the invasive species from foreign countries in Ganga, and the number of species were again 106, as we found 1993, but 93 we could not find a single exotic species. So this way I can say that biodiversity is, character is changing, richness is also changing, and biomass has not reduced to a great extent. I can say maybe little down, but fish catch of economically important fishes have gone down to a great extent. So fishermen have suffered a lot, and now we are getting more Indian major carps from culture, fish culture, not from fish capture.